3.
All right, we're here at the Cox residence today, performing the repairs that were prescribed by you guys. I know that the left and the rear are set for repairs. We're on the front slope, just showing repairability of the shingle. Right here, we have all the different numbers that we've labeled here as well. This is just in case if any shingle does fail, we'll go ahead and mark it off here, and we'll mark it as MT or a tear, whatever the situation may be, we'll mark it on there. And then here we have our control center, which this will not get touched at all, will not be manipulated, just so you could get a rough idea. I do have a soft glove here that I'm gonna just pass over just for cranial loss, so that way you guys can see nothing's being manipulated, there's no cranial loss, very little. This is very gentle. No cranial loss. All right, now we can start with the repairs. We have identified our shingle here with the X. So we're gonna be starting the process now. These are the two bottom ones that meet with these two shingles that we're gonna be prying on. So that's why we also marked them. All right, let's start. So we have some mat transfer already here. If you can zoom that in there, we have mat transfer. It's coming from this shingle. Either way, this is the one we're gonna be extracting, but it's still leaving residue on shingle 2. So far, shingle 2 is gonna be marked as a fail already. So I'll mark it in blue. Let's check. Also more mat transfer here. If you can mark it down here, you can see it on top of the shingle and at the bottom as well. All that mat transfer. Then get the top as well. Then there's also hinging. All of these from the loosening of the sealant. Let's break the other one here. Also mat transfer here as well. So this touches into shingle 1. See that there. Okay, so shingle 1 so far is also a fail due to mat transfer. All right. So we've managed to loosen up this tab here to expose one of the nails here. And as you can see, there's more hinging here from loosening up the sealant. And this is shingle 5. So shingle 5 so far has damage from hinging as well. Mark off 5, H for hinging. Okay. Start the extraction of the nail. Nail came out fine. Come check this as well. Shingle 6. Mat transfer. Lots of mat transfer. You can see it there. Here. Here. You can see it on this shingle as well. Lots of mat transfer. So 6. Also mat transfer on all this one as well. Okay. Yeah, let's check the other one. Yep. Lots of mat transfer there. Yep. And then 6 is also a fail due to mat transfer. Okay. Now we move on to the next shingles. Really bad mat transfer here. So this is shingle 8. So far you see all that mat transfer there. Lots of mat transfer. Tear here. Can you get this close here? There's a tear from fraying the shingle right here. Lots of mat transfer on 7 as well. Catch that there. Yep. Lots of mat transfer. So 8 and 7 also failed. So M, T, M, T. So mat transfer on those. Now we're going to extract the nails from those shingles there. There's a nail in puncture on 6 as well. You can see every time I pry out the nail, the shingle goes out before it, you see. So we have that, a nail in puncture on 6 as well. Puncture right here as well, if you want to come get this. There's a nail in puncture right there. All right, so let's take a look at this old shingle here. Let's put it somewhere where it won't fly off. Yeah, right there. All right, so let's see what we see on this shingle. So we see lots of mat transfer. You can see it all throughout the shingle here, all that mat transfer. Okay. Then it also left mat transfer behind on the shingles that still are on the roof, which is 1 and 2. So we have mat transfer there, which won't allow the new shingle to seal and sit properly on the roof, which we need for sealing purposes and for warranty. This is the closest that we found to this current roof, to the color, but it is the same specs, somewhat similar, so we'll go with this one. We're gonna go by nailing in the shingle.
Yo.
Yeah. This is the space that I need to be able to, this is the nailing heam of the shingle. This is how much space I need. Give it that little space there. So this is what I need to be able to nail. Yeah, so we're gonna get started here. Yep, got our nails here. Just put it right there. We're good. All right, so that's the completed repair here. All right, so we're gonna be just testing for granule loss and see how that goes. Again, we're gonna show the control area was never touched, never manipulated. It's down here. So we're just gonna show the condition the shingle was in. Very light. Nothing. Now we go to where the repair is. We're going to do this very gently as well. Lots of granule loss. You can even see the pebbles within the new shingle. You can see all the granules. You can see a crease starting from right here as well on 6. You see that crease? So you can see the crease there as well, right here, starting from the repair. See it here. Then you got all this from breaking the seals. All that here, here, here. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damaged shingles, additional to the one that we were extracting for the repairability. And doesn't seem like the repair was successful. We have a lot of hinging met transfers, which doesn't allow the shingle to reseal. So my best suggestion for this roof would be a full roof replacement. Due to us also on the right side, we could go up here and show as well. Oh, another thing, we have solar panels that weren't accounted for, which we have to get them counted as well. We'll get them counted and write up our estimate for it. But we have shingles that are meeting the solar panels, obviously, as you guys saw during the appointment. But we also have more damages up here, which even here, an example. We have this one, this shingle here that also touches the ridge, well, the hip. So in order for us to repair this, we would have to remove this whole ridge, because the ridge works from bottom down, from bottom up. So you won't be able to just take off this ridge and do the repair. You would have to take off the whole thing, which at the end is just gonna leave mat transfer and nail holes on the opposite side. All right, so, and then we have more shingles here that are also damaged with solar panels in the way as well. That repair, this shingle goes under the solar panels. And then we have this one here as well on the left side, which also meets the hip, which would also lead mat transfer in nail holes throughout the neck slope. Then we have the same for the rear. Right, it's gonna touch the ridge. That's it.